things as far as this season so concerned. Ebo one probable opponent will be nyame border china draw no. Either Lille Metropole or that is Aston Villa. And a second for Lille and Adam Aston Villa the bar. I think Dortmund can manage them. Dortmund can manage them. Personally, from afar, I think that Aston Villa, they can prove that stubborn for Dortmund rather than Lille. And or a possible double to override all these two teams now while qualified to the next stage of the UEFA Champions League competition. And so when them now I bet why you the straight away Dortmund look to the quarter final of the UEFA Champions League because Aston Villa Lille that's all about one they are not to the next stage of the competition now that is a quarter final no and I will room na wa kwa you know PSG so na wall share Brest by 7-0 and I bet that particular result, it is quite interesting. And 7 goals now was share against Brest, I think first leg 3 now was share win. I bet why that is 10-0, aggregate 10-0, and with the playoffs, and then put around 16. It's either FC that is Barcelona or SL Benfica, and a club often that is PSG. But now we share one as far as the next stage of the round of 16 competition or concern. And 7 goals now was sharing in the history of the Champions League. I bet the being see that there will be only 7 goals. Now in the 7 different scorers now all say 7 goals in an confusion. It was 7 different scorers. And the bone there in the fray there was Bradley Bacola, Vicha Kvaratskhelia, there was Vitinha, there was Due, there was Nuno Mendes, Goncalo Ramos, and Amayulu. I want many players and now Otum was at the 7 goals no. What did my club offer the Paris Saint-Germain? Or interesting, there was a 7 goals now. Womu Kumpu and you are I bet no linear brace. And after the top scorers and for the scorers now, there was not even Usman Dembele Mpana or the scorers no. So it is interesting for Obitida Vitinha no. I also man of the match award for the second consecutive time and then for the consecutive period no. It's good for him and on no confidence. And Maka in their setup on paper they appear very much average. But Sabon starts not a wallabo. I bet they are very much delicious to watch, and I'm looking forward to the kind of opponent I will be. Minya and FC Barcelona, baba. But as a lover of football, that's around 16. Na you'll eliminate either Paris Saint-Germain or FC Barcelona. Or to the quarter final, no some of those minutes in between our for a friend are there, and all my the interest or the beauty of the game non to non choro. But as far as all your sports, na in the Obiobo no, but never expect to qualify to the next stage. I think the Oyedimo one. And with the confidence of Vitinha and on the coefficient in the middle of the park, go to all the one matches in it. Personally, I'm anticipating a very good draw for them. No, we to our ahead now, our caucus have all for a lot of opponents as far as the next stage of the UCL no or your concern. Juventus, I don't know what to Akuma against PSV and Novin. And I bet me sure what they say in your pa. They had to take the game to extra time and now you know it was 3-1 at Juve went to one qualifying and that. Baby Etiana, baby Mitiana make it. Most of them no Juventus save him. But when you're the Biana made their noble. And to Mosha, how always will react. I bet. I good, also young upon each and wait him, but you each and win trim. Sana not all Kobo in favor of PSV or Novina. I want to qualify to the next stage of the UEFA Champions League. That is the round of 16. Aside Juve Woli Fimno, why add to the number of Italian clubs that will compete in the UCL, I bet, with him. Beginning the competition, there was Bologna on group stage and Anpo. You started league phase now with him. You AC Milan, Atalanta, and Juventus. I want to well qualified out for the playoffs. Plus International Milan and only a straight qualification after the league phase. I bet as it stands now, work only one club. 5 teams from Italy. It is only the survivor in International Milan. And the true definition of the year when recent past in the Italian that is Serie A. And will be a Nancy will walk about the final from Italy. No, it is the club offering Inter Milan. And then there was also watching that kind of performance within your qualification. What be the last club standing only represent Italy. You know, Yambo Nabado, Nesha how Obeko ahead now. I bet we'll fight for proper positions as far as the competition is concerned. Now to Benabao, and the biggest game Yenya, and the 3-1 for Real Madrid today. One add to the tally. And the number of wins I want Real Madrid Nuenya. Before this time, it was 4 wins for City, 4 wins for Real Madrid, and 5 draws. And City and better than 5 wins for Real Madrid, 4 wins for Man City, and 5 draws. And anytime on Kofu Rubbish I bet, I think that the competition will keep increasing, regardless of the venue, regardless of the opposition. But there was a summary from Pep Guardiola that it's a season to suffer. And that is the biggest of admissions. And the Papa Nwetuna will make a extra from afar. You'd understand that he's appreciating the situation of woman, and I think it serves them right. And more the kind of additions are the bay. Players all the one the bay ni no. Obiale you Rebecca the one stamping authority in the UEFA Champions League ni bebre. It is only Umama motion even in the league. Rebecca there all fine and read them ban on the was just in one match against Newcastle. No they are more and into Pep ni admission. I think it is so worth it. Who yell about in the penal you know. Appreciating the kind of situation of women's stance now, no. On Obama find the solutions and antidote to them. The on comma club no own to now own collapse. And Real Madrid had to do it in home and away. That is level, sir. First leg 3-2, second leg that is 3-1. And also the kind of club and the Real Madrid were as far as the UCL are concerned. And home and away, and it's a 6. And the Wodukogu team of no or Manchester is one in a team. And now once Wall concede that is 3 goals. Sure. And to concede 3 against City, it is not disgracing because a couple of clubs beat the Celta Vigo sooner. And on then can hold as far as Monesa or to Mishawa say City more 3 goals now. It is not a very big deal. At a point, I may mention they may sound controversial, baby, and it has to do with the most valuable player in the man, Kylian Mbappe. No? I bet personally, I think that it belonged to Raul Asensio. Man of the match now would make Kylian Mbappe no.
Defender.
Or Raul Asensio dia. Because of how resolute the young lad no was at the back. In the first half, City and even a single shot on target. Sure. It was down to the frustration. And now small boy and on Antonio Rudiger what they frustrate one away to. But you really man of the match, no what I'm Kylian Mbappe. Why? Or say hat trick. Or sounds here popular. As a defender, you can only prevent the opponent from scoring. But Obia over band the lamplight no attention the focus about Bernardo Pano. Ebe nimpa no all more goals no. And no goals no decided fixture because the goal na yenya there Manchester is Wallace and it was not enough to overturn the deficit what they are qualifying no. Ebo Mbappe need to Obia lobe I mean selecting Mbappe as the man of the match no. On said that far from right. But I made it with how our boy no inexperienced and the solidarity. And now at a point or the bonny game or the bomber Madrid wouldn't your qualification that bed. On and made the man of the match and the bomber and say a share game no critically. And Nell mentioned the approach. For City first 11 now. It was the first of its kind of meal with Pep Guardiola this particular season. And the man is really struggling to take decisions. Olibre
struggling to take decisions.
Yes. I bet. Okay.
Hi, you are
commentary onye de mu ye checheche entita waso referee bo mu pepepe na me start ya show mano wa wese hey keep listening to Spice Center Sport mogro mo ho amobeko mad yo watiana a strong G's on it.
Okay. Phenom.
Yeah, right.
Spare to
now make a pep
lineups.
Yes, struggles to take decisions, you know. Because this season you pep all about 3-4-3. You pep all about 3-5-2. all about 4-3-3. That is ne favored formation. No, only use 4-2-3-1 and 4-4-2. Nadinya this is Papa Nabobi, and with the years the periods are now only a successful nah, but it was a 4-3-3. Even at Manchester City and all Belgium in the panel was down to the 4-3-3, but then that it was the 4-2 and that is 4-1-2-1-2 formation. And another Papa Nolo use, and with this formation, may lack a lot of weight. The flanks, and a lot of numbers because they get so inverted. And the bomb Bernardo Silva a midfielder for Foden, a midfielder, Gunuhari a midfielder, Omar Mamusna Savion. They are supposed to be wingers, but in this formation, I bet a best expert to under one call occupy the central defenders of Real Madrid, around the edges of the penalty box of Madrid. I want them penny and I will over around. Now we lack weight, especially on the flanks. And it's one also Ruben Diaz and John Stones. The last time they catch on how I lack confidence on my. Some of the best decisions are in moments, and they also they will bring one quality to bear. No, one to now one fan back. And if the first goal on Real Madrid was, for instance, it was down to Ruben Diaz. I bet when that lob, and they had to come from my best player on the field in Raul Asensio. When I spotted that run of Kylian Mbappe or throwing in that long ball, and I bet it was the rehearsal of Real Madrid warrior. They had to see some of the opponents are way to watch Manchester City, and the approach and will use just attract them to come closer to the halfway line. Lobo bonnet one high line, especially the defense. Now who perceive wingers or attackers one run on fan call. So that our on Spice 91.9 FM on Facebook. The ball Raul Asensio now all across that long ball to beat the defense line of Manchester City. And I kill Mbappe off it. Meanwhile, Ruben Diaz see for the message them ball. So Nichi no di ko sanako ko sani fa bed okoto bod na ball na beat them Mbappe we would Ederson Morales nso we play. And this one say Ederson ebeba immediately the ball is kicked now was there start the leba and but they just be on your line. If Ederson Morales had been on this line I bet nka the ball nko botu na we save, but Mbappe managed to down one day he's coming forward and all of them ball or the trend now doing the first goal for team Real Madrid and the lead and the ball it's down to the confidence and the warlock Ederson Morales nede John Stones nede and also the player in Ruben Diaz lack of confidence no man Kylian Mbappe when that first goal no very early in the fixture. And I think that during the commentary I mentioned severally that say air apparent to Sergio Ramos and now they've gotten one in Raul Asensio I bet. If I only been one height, it was very interesting for me to learn. Then they have the same height advantage, about 1.84 meters. Only the height of Raul Asensio, only that of Sergio Ramos. To be able to draw that kind of comparisons, I think that's on your bad at all for the lad over to continue. I don't know if during the game you saw that touch. And Raul Asensio, or they clear ball from Raul. That's our very own Mama Mushabet. Baby, no feedback, and out of the picture. Mama Mush run everybody or the ball ne kwa at Nima. Raul Asensio throwing that tackle. And in the penalty box, you have no defense and then able to not get it right. When you're wrong a pair or a penalty. In a writer, I bet they will be applauded. And the more need teammate to relent to many more and then Antonio Rica how now will embrace Raul Asensio after doing this particular touch now selling that to any Facebook page, right? And one of the little details they may mention there on to the man of the match award. And then for Kylian Mbappe, gradually he's getting to that level there. Madrid says no waba accepting. Then over the period that maybe no come on, though down to the standard and level and I saw set man on the wide nama Madrid says no budget now to no Mbappe any more walk up no more. If Mbappe any more Monaco, the air share with Paris Saint-Germain on an the wire share it's down to the standard because Obe no struggle. And for some of us he found his fault very long time ago. And on your first time all year, some of these things against the big boys. He had to do it on the 16th of February 2021. It was against FC Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League. Paris Saint-Germain only do one more Barca on home grounds but shown by 4-1. And ended then so at the Bernabeu. Only the Madrid was on by 3-1. And he had about 501 career goals. And I bet in a breakdown about 142 assists for Kylian Mbappe, 358 that is goals. In a Kylian Mbappe so far, it was one of his best. That is the scoring on the 4th minute, 33rd and the 61st minute for only Kylian Mbappe. And you could see after the game how on a Pep Guardiola only embrace Kylian Mbappe now or they upload naturally. You've really sent me to the gutters, and they deserve all the mentions and applause. Na FFF Obi and then start here back at one chance, you know. All of a sudden, he's just about 10 goals away. In the place Wabbo Edam Real Madrid in their debut seasons, no, where you call Obi the highest number of goals. And as it stands now, it is Ivan Zamorano who that number of goals. As soon as 10 come up a bed, watch that legend Obinya some of these numbers for himself. And the maiden or the debut season for Kylian Mbappe as a Madridista, no, I think he started to war. And Obiara and Koba predicted it, obey a certain Eden Hazard, obey a certain Gary Bale, no. We defy all those also when your life in Madrid, no, treating him very, very well. In the autumn now, on your best numbers in some of these big fixtures. And if I want to know what most goals against a club like Manchester City in the UEFA Champions League. That before him, there was a certain Seydou Doumbia, Karim Benzema, and even Lionel Andres Messi. Kylian Mbappe no so abaka having scored 7 goals against Manchester City alone in the UEFA Champions League. I don't know how he has to do these things. Say when the first goal not share, now he was teasing Manchester City for no. How I mean, Ruben Diaz or tried or a diver 1 year, no rubber on the goalkeeper. No, he had to celebrate that. Or sounds so that's 1-2 and that interpositional play in Madrid. The quadruple, Rodrigo was involved, Vinicius Junior was involved, Jude Bellingham was involved, and a Kylian Mbappe no or finish it. And I bet I'm not selling that to them. John Spice 91.9 on Facebook. How will see or Trema Josco Vadol be able to?
Or that one.
Jesus Christ. You don't do this info. It is very disrespectful. You don't treat a colleague footballer like that. On your papa, but Mbappe ni oh no sounds so church and on no be snitch no. And I want and send no. Oh no one. No, I bet. Say on the winning side when you but when you happen to be on the losing side and so of these things is nimble I bet. Won't to move best show but I am happy for the combination the quadruple na can want some no. My can want several that will find one already my bed will playable. And so your opponent is work at the look with Jude Bellingham. A look with Vini Rodrigo and Kylian Mbappe in a single match, I bet, a better another. And then they were in their heads, they had to find their rhythm. The minute I anticipate the going forward, no, over to know why a consistent damn Real Madrid, not just in the UEFA Champions League. Can they replicate that in the Spanish La Liga? Inka 10 points gap in Cabed once no more close. And Barcelona was about the first, no. And for Madrid to have done this, no, out to the number of times, well, they eliminate or English clubs. They had to do it over Liverpool in 2020, 2021. They did it over Chelsea the same. That's 21-22. No, they had to do it Manchester City 21-22. Now Liverpool 21-22. Was also be ABM 22-23 over Liverpool 22-23. Now Chelsea and so by J. Even last season was against Man City, and at this time so be over Manchester City again. Pep no was is propounded. I bet. But show to me Facebook page. Pep no be on mobile mechanic BM. Pep no. Wonja no nsu. Wonja no nomble. Because watching a lot of clubs when in Jedo. Into wars now when you na many who know from Sisi and I bet it serves him right. That is the learning curve. That is the wake up call. I agree with whoever Obekera Papa non concord now non sounds beam. Make to the foot of Beya in Kananga San resign. But it seems they also send a club into club and them on Kononya about permanent than Wapam Nochna. That is why the man is still part of the team and they work for Oye Manchester City. But they had a penalty ref Nanji. Sitting your penalty Kovacs Nanji. And John Spice 91.9 on Facebook are selling the penalty about to Damo. It was Brahim Diaz no kukuche. It's a penalty and I foul see on the line of the penalty box na bed. It is deemed to have happened in the penalty box or a penalty. Meanwhile, referee to force the foul outside the box, and I had the leg of the player now. It is just on the line. I was then called the penalty one and a free kick. I eventually walk back up and bar. Now we to now we be that consolation. To answer the whole zone question of the day, with those also no 15 Benin and I bet. I think that PSV didn't win. Now they qualify over Juventus now me as my club of the week and then put the most impressive team. Na saying that Thiago Motta don't go coach Juve. Onyane yanko tipene Peter Bosz no coach PSV no. Because Peter Bosz no will coach a club like Vitesse Arnhem, will coach in Maccabi Tel Aviv, Ajax Amsterdam, Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Leverkusen before about join the PSV no coach Olympique Lyonnais. While across the carpet, when you experience over the period, or you see the experience and immature players on paper, because in his fold, it is only Ivan Perisic and look beyond pen okute fear factors are na nka was the frustrate club of the Juventus, and they had to do that for Juve. They want mark and how hard they have become over the period into on shada anyamoa and for opponents and they are shortlist one in and the competitions no one Juventus no so and Carfono and opponents of faith, and to have done this, overturn the deficit and qualify the expense of the old ladies of Italian football. No, my most impressive team straight away or a PSV handover.
91.9 Spice FM, of course. Fifia Black and